Glad you could make it. We're going to do part 2. Yeah, the Milwaukee Road through Zumbrota. Do you remember when we did the one in Wanamingo and we found where the old depot was? This one kind of hooks up with that one. We follow it through Zumbrota, see where the old depot was. Just love that kind of history. And hey, I'm dressed for it today too. You see that? Yeah. Can't get any more Milwaukee Road than that. Yeah, so let's head west outside of town and follow this railroad through. Just for reference, nothing to do with the railroad, just where I'm at. This is the Zumbrota Public Works, and I walked along this fence. There's the cemetery to my right, and I wanted to see if I could find this rail bed, and I did. I saw this on a map, and here it is. That's all rail bed right there. That knoll. Out this way here, coming from Wanamingo, heading into Zumbrota. Here we go, looking down this way. This way is going out to Wanamingo. See this? This is railroad bed. This is here is going to Zumbrota. We'll get up on top here. Yep. Once again, going out to Wanamingo. Right here. I'll walk down just a little bit. This is what I live for. This is it right here. Yep. Yeah, you can see it. We are definitely on the Milwaukee Road railroad bed. Stuff is just so cool. So I'm actually standing in someone's yard, but let's not throw our arms in the air because I did get permission. I knocked on their door, got permission. We're following it from Wanamingo into Zumbrota, and here's a trestle right here. It's a creek. This is pretty cool stuff. Yep. There you go. That's the approach coming from Wanamingo to Trestle, heading into Zumbrota. Approach on the other side. Now you know I have to just go underneath this. I can't not, you know. There you go, look at this. Ever wonder how these are built? Check that out, is that cool? Look at those timbers. This is awesome. This is awesome. Yep. Don't you just love this? I love this. Always cool to see how this is fastened together, you know? With their brackets. And their bolts. There's a couple there. We're going through this. It's probably about 2.5 feet of timber. It's pretty thick with brush back here, but here's the other side. I'm not going to try and cross the creek. In my luck, I'd fall in. Alright, so we're on the other side of this trestle. And once again, I have permission to come out here and video this. This is really cool, isn't this? Remember when I was down below there? Now I'm up above on the other side. How's that? Don't you just love this? It's the creek down there. There's a look from the other side. So now I'm going to line myself up. We're coming from Wanamingo, heading into Zumbrota. I'll turn around. Okay. There's our railroad tracks heading into town right here. Right there. It's going to clip that building. And it's going to go right through that black covered fence right out there. And right through, probably see the garage door in that building back there? That's probably our railroad tracks right there. Okay, move down the road a bit further. And this is where that garage door was on the far side of that building. So this is about the area right here. Oh, probably right about here that railroad's coming through. So I'll turn around again. I'm gonna say right in this area. Maybe even right down this, between these two buildings, right in here somewhere. You know, give me that little window. Heading into downtown. Now, right in this area, this is where all of our tracks are starting to come together. They're starting to come together before they get into town. Oh, behind the library. That's where this is heading now. So right here, right about where I'm standing, the Milwaukee Road is on the right. The Chicago Great Western is on the left, and they're going to crisscross. And the Milwaukee Road's going to go to the left and out to Wanamingo. And the Chicago Great Western is going to go to the right and go out to Goodhue. And this is on our way into town again. Right out there in this direction. Now actually, there's 3 railroads here. And I'll show you where they are from the other side of the creek. we come down this way here, you can see another pole down there. There's one there. And between these two trees, there's one over there. Isn't that cool? Now, from here, if we look up there, there's the second approach back. See that? And I can't see the third one from here, but we're going to go up behind the library and take a look. So I'm back behind the library, and there's 3 small trestles that would have went over this creek. So to the right would have been the Chicago Northwestern, and after it gets over the creek, it connects to the Chicago Great Western. In the center would have been the Milwaukee Road, and down at the far end would have been the Chicago Great Western. Okay, that's the library. This would have been the Chicago Northwestern right here. This would be the rail bed. Turn around for you. In fact, you can see some of it right in here. That's the rail bed in there. And if you, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but part of it is missing and then it picks up again. So that's the Chicago Northwestern. This one over here, on this side, it's right here. You can see it there. That's our approach to the trestle. That trestle would have spanned this distance here. And there it is on the other side. That's our Milwaukee Road. So the Chicago Great Western is going off to the right now. The Chicago Northwestern is on our left, and the Milwaukee Road is in the center. And what do you think is going to happen now? Well, the Milwaukee Road and the Chicago Northwestern are going to crisscross over here. So we've got crisscrosses behind us, we've got crisscrosses in front of us, and the Chicago Northwestern is going to go to the right, and the Milwaukee Road is going to keep heading down this way. And the tracks are going to go all the way down this way here. So our railroad tracks, our Milwaukee Road's going out this way, and just a little bit to the right of us is the Chicago Northwestern tracks. But we're following the Milwaukee Road today, so we're going to go out there. And the tracks are going down this way. To the right, that building you see is where the depot was, and the tracks are going through here. So our tracks are just to the left of that building, probably about where you see that concrete truck. And now turn around, it's starting to make a bend. It's going to bend to the left. It's going to bend to the left. And it's going to start going out through here, right out there. So now I'm out past where the depot was. We're connecting dots. You know, that's what I always say. You got to connect the dots. And, well, it's not a dot. It's more like a square. That's our Milwaukee Road rail bed. And the state owns that. It's trail. That was the way we're coming from. Zumbrota. We're walking down this trail. And you know what? This trail, when I'm walking down it, you got to remember that the right-of-ways for railroads a lot of times were like 50 feet wide. So I'm thinking this knoll that we see right here, see it? If I had to bet, I'd bet that's the rail bed right there. You know, that looks wide enough to be a railroad bed. That's like, I'm sure it is. But remember that knoll that was to the right of us? And I see this. It just makes me wonder, you know, this is all a stone embankment here of some kind. So it makes me wonder if it actually was running alongside here, and maybe there was a trestle here years ago, and maybe this was just filled in, you know, to connect the dots on their trail. But I don't know. You see, you find all these confusing things, don't you? So we are now in Forest Mills. And we're going to be looking at that right down in there. That's more Milwaukee Road. Yep. That's all that's left of that bridge. So this one's easy to find because it's right off the street, maybe 100 feet or so. There's the approach for it right there on that side. And there you can see the railroad bed. Do you see it up there? See how it's going out that way? It's going out that way. Almost looks like it's kind of running into where that building is. So that's probably where the railroad itself was, you know, disrupted. The rail bed. It's cool stuff, isn't it? So I'll catch you guys on my next one. Have a great day. God bless you all.